Hey guys, Nick Watson here. Just packing the car, we're going away for a weekend at Barrington Tops. The road's just opened from Moonend all the way through to Gloucester. So we're heading out for a quick weekend, very last minute decision. Very excited.
So Meg and I are running a new little setup. I've built a little frame that's a fold out bed so we can sleep in the car. It's also so that we can have the fridge in the back here so we're easily able to get into it. I've also got this little frame that I've built on the other side just to fit all the little bits and pieces in and fold the bed out onto. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you, a new little setup. So we got up here into the start of Barrington Tops, just coming out of Moonend. We did a cheeky little thing and parked in the Firs, which is just a little picnic area, but we got up here around 8 last night. Didn't want to go to Pole Blue or Horseshoe because we knew they'd be packed. So we just pulled in here, had a little fire. It started raining probably around 10 o'clock as we went to sleep, so it wasn't too bad, and it's just still raining as we woke up this morning. It's not too heavy, but yeah, we're just making some breakfast now, planning out what we're going to do for the day, and yeah, going to go from there. So my original plan for Saturday was to get to Gummy Falls camping area, which has been closed for about 2 years now that I know of, and I know it is still closed on the National Parks website, but I was just planning to go to the gate and then walk down to it. Anyway, today there happened to be a few more roads closed, so we couldn't even get close to it. So I set my sights on the next track I wanted to get to / camping site, and that was the Watergate campsite. So just enjoy some of these clips driving there. It was a pretty fun drive through the forest and along all the trails. Enjoy. This was the entrance into the Watergate campsite. You can see that the track veers off to the right. However, I kind of got stuck in the ruts and had to go straight, which led to getting bogged in this little hole here. And thankfully for me, I had my winch, so I was able to just get Pat and Meg to pull that out and tie us to a tree, and then able to pull myself out of the little hole without having to get the max track sturdy, so that was pretty handy. Definitely underestimated this one. Rightio, so we're here at Watergate Campground. This is an unreal little spot. Like, there's pretty fun tracks on the way in. It was pretty steep, decent, which I'm sure we'll be fine getting out in full drive, low range. And then one little bog hole, and then this little track in here, which did get pretty wild. I tried to go through the hard part because I couldn't turn out of the ruts. Got a bit stuck in the middle and had to winch out, but we got through it. It led us to this great little spot right on the water. So we just set up, had some lunch, just chicken burgers, pretty standard. It's been on and off sprinkling all day. We're sort of in the clouds, so it's not too much rain. It's more just moisture in the air going sideways. So it's on and off, hot and cold. The sun comes out, gets nice, and then rains again for 10 minutes. But yeah, it's not too bad. We're having a pretty good time. We're going to sit here for a bit longer before we head off and start getting a bit closer to Gloucester, and yeah, see how we go. This was also part of the track into Watergate Campground, and it was super fun to drive out of. It was super steep, but not steep enough or wet enough that we were going to slip and struggle to get up it. It was just the perfect amount to have a good drive out. We then just took a few little interconnecting trails to get back onto the main road that goes through Barrington Tops from Scone to Gloucester. This led us to Cobark Lookout, which is just on your right as you're going towards Gloucester. Thanks to a new drone that I've got recently, I was able to get this amazing shot where you can really see how we're just sitting right up there in the clouds. Next spot on our list was Gloucester Tops, and thankfully you get to drive through all these little causeways, which helps clean all that mud off from that little bog hole we got stuck up in. It's nice driving out to the tops. There's about 5 different causeways that you get to drive over, and they're just nice little fun ones that probably anyone can get through. And right at the end of all those causeways is Gloucester Tops Caravan Park, which is where we decided to settle in for our Saturday night. So here we are at Gloucester Tops Riverside Caravan Park. Something a little bit different for us, but we thought we'd just try this little spot. Had plenty of good reviews on Wiki Camps. Got a nice big open area here. There's some showers and amenities up there. It cost us, I think it was $26 for both of us for the night. So a little bit pricey. Don't normally pay to camp, but just something different. It's a pretty good spot for where we want to go tomorrow. Just have a little look around, go to Gloucester and head home. We had a pretty successful day. We wanted to, the main thing I wanted to do was check out that Watergate Campground, and we got there. It was a heaps fun track in, plenty of little bog holes, obstacles, steep little climb in and out, and then gave us a spectacular little campsite right on the water there, which is somewhere I definitely want to visit again and camp at. Pat's headed off. He's just going back to Singleton tonight. Has a pretty important day on Monday, so preparing for that tomorrow. Meg and I are just going to enjoy this little spot tonight. There's a little river that wraps right around. Be a great spot for bringing a whole family or friends. We've just decided to pull up next to the camp kitchen, just a little bit more shelter. Not too many people here at the moment, so we can sort of pick that little spot. I'm just going to cook up some dinner, play some games, and go to bed ready for tomorrow. Rightio, so we've just finished our night at this Gloucester Tops Riverside Caravan Park. it was a pretty good night. We had some visitors, had lots of, I think they were rosellas coming to visit us while we were eating dinner, and then also a possum later at night, which gave Meg a bit of a scare. Anyway, it was a pretty good night. There was a little bit of rain, but we set the awning up so that it would drip off nice. We're thinking we're just going to head into Gloucester today. We're right near Gloucester Tops and the waterfalls up there, but it's pretty cold and we've been up there before, so there's not really much for us to go do. So yeah, we're just going to head into Gloucester, have a quick look at Drifter, and then go home and get ready for the week. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks for watching.